Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for Monday, the 18th of March. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the weekend news real fast, courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Just a couple of stories. Deutsche Bank and Commerce Z Bank said to announce merger talks, so that's on Deutsche Bank, and coming out from CNBC. Boeing just in. Boeing CEO says company is finalizing its development of previously announced software update and pilot training revision for the 737 MAX. That coming from CNBC, courtesy of the Trade Exchange news service there. So just that's pretty much it for the weekend news. If you go over to my other video, I'll attach it to the end of this video. The Let's Get Ready for the week ahead. You can see what companies are coming out for with earnings for the week ahead and economic information coming out. The FOMC meeting is going to be released on Wednesday, and there also is a presser on Wednesday. So that's the main thing for next week. We're going to take a look at a 10-minute chart of the SPY real fast. So that 282.50 area, that's where the bulls want to get us above next. We kind of been pulling back from that. And then on your 10-minute chart, you have this 280.30 area, 280.25 area, and then just below that, 280 for the SPY. So that's some areas to watch next week. Also down here, you have 278.50 for the SPY. So some levels to watch for next week going on in the SPY for levels to keep your eye on. Some stocks I'm going to continue to watch next week. The first one up is going to be Aurora Cannabis, ACB. Now, Friday, we got into this name on the break of $9.25, and we have a piece of this that we're holding. So a day trade that turned into a swing trade with a nice cushion now, and we're going to see if this has continuation. But I'll be watching this for intraday plays also. Aurora Cannabis with Nelson Peltz getting involved there. A nice move up. Now we've been as high as in the $12 range on ACB, so it has a lot of momentum now, a lot of volume as you can see on the bottom of my chart here. We're holding above the 5 EMA. So we have a swing trade going on in this name, and but we'll continue to intraday trade it also at Zozo Stockwatch. AMAT is another name I'll be watching. The semis have been very strong. You have AMAT. If it can get up over this 41.30 spot here on AMAT, you see the expanding volume, 23 million shares on Applied Materials. Keep that one on your watch. AMD with the semis moving up on Friday and for last week of 23.65. So we'll see if we can get up over that area again, and then maybe we get this push through 24. So I'll be watching that intraday. Some small names I'll be watching. APYX, a big pop on expanding volume on APYX. Came from this 7 area. Now maybe a little bit extended on this candle. We did pull back a little bit here on APYX in the medical instruments and supplies, but a nice move up. So that one will be on watch. AVGR for the folks that like the under $1 names. You have the 200 SMA. You see this expanding volume coming in. The 200 SMA is at 92 cents. In after hours, we got up a blip up here at about 90 cents. So AVGR will be on watch. CFMS also with a nice move up on Friday. 2.3 million shares came into this name. We had pulled back to about the 20 SMA from about $1.25. We're up here at $1.78. So that one will be on watch. CGC, cannabis name, flagging here. Now on CGC, if you look at the weekly chart here, you had about 6 weeks up in a row, and now we're kind of consolidating and digesting this big move up and flagging here. So I'll have this one on watch for next week. Has the $46 area up ahead on CGC, so that'll be on watch. CRON, if the cannabis names are going to continue to move up, we'll have a Cronus Group on watch. If you notice the 6 6 weeks up on the weekly chart here, kind of flagging, trying to get up over this 22 area, but holding above 20 bucks on CRON. So that will remain on watch for the week ahead. Now with Lyft IPO going to be going on the roadshow, and so that LYFT is going to be the IPO Lyft. DCAR and HYRE have been making nice moves intraday. So we've been getting some nice intraday trades on HYRE. We caught a nice one in DCAR. So I'll continue to have DCAR and HYRE on watch. GLBS, a lot of fits and starts in this name. The daily chart still holding above the 200 SMA. So I'll watch this one intraday. It's a shipper, GLBS. Hexo, also in the cannabis space, 4 million shares and a lot of volume coming into this name, HEXO, Hexo Corp in the cannabis sector. So this one will be on watch. I have to see, about that 620 area right now looks to be resistance. We had a pop up here to 630. So Hexo will be on watch. HUYA, a China name, recent IPO. Back in May of 2018. This one holding above the 20 SMA, starting to perk up again. Let's see if it can take out the highs from Friday over that 27.12 area, 27.25. IPI, a ag name, holding up. Earnings are out of the way on this one. It's been basing below that $4, 405. Maybe a possible swing trade in this name. 1.2 million shares came into IPI. Holding up very well, holding above the 10 SMA on the daily chart here and above the 200 SMA. The 50 SMA is starting to push back up, but we do have a 200 SMA that's kind of declining here, so that's kind of a negative. So we'll see. Maybe if we can get up over that $4 area on IPI. Let me just take a quick look at it. Yeah, I mean, it is above the 200 SMA on the weekly chart here, so it looks good. I'll have it on watch for a possible swing trade in that name. Another China name I'll be watching over this 27.30 area. You see this big push up on IQ, now flagging, consolidating, coiling here. And by coiling, I mean the moving averages are all kind of converging here right now. So over this 27.30 area for IQ, that one will definitely be on watch. X, also you see the expanding volume down here coming into this name on the up days, decreasing volume on the down days. So this will be on watch. It looks like it needs to get up over this 250 area for LPTX. Now it's a beaten up biotech name trying to turn the corner, take the trend back to the upside here on LPTX. MOBL, this one, big volume, 2.3 million shares on Friday on MOBL. So a nice pop up. The highs on Friday, 510. So keep this one on your watch. Could be interesting. Momo looks interesting here, starting to get up over the green line here, the 200 SMA. We got closed at 38.50. So if we can get back over the highs from Friday, we are holding the 5 and the 10 on Momo. So it looks interesting there. MTNB, this one looks interesting. 4.9 million shares, expanding volume. Biotech, the biotech, small little ones have been very hot. We have this pullback here down to about the 20 SMA, so MTNB will be on watch. NIO has been just straight down ever since its earnings conference call. So I'll be watching this one for a possible bounce reversal play. NIO, so chart looks terrible, but at some point, maybe dip buyers show up or shorts begin to cover, and we get that turn back up. So I'll be watching NIO for a possible bounce play. NLNK, this one is got nice volume, 1 million shares, came in it on Friday. If it can get up over this 202 area, now the high on Friday on this name was 196, so I'm thinking if we can get up over this $2 area, for NLNK. We might get a turn back up on the name. OGEN, that had news. If you watch my previous video, let's get ready for the week ahead, I talk about the news of OGEN. It was popping up on Friday in the after hours. So this one will definitely be on watch. It's an under $1 name. So that one for Friday, from Friday, OGEN. OMED. 3.3 million shares came into this. We have the 100 SMA right here. We got as high as $1.08. So maybe if we can get back over $1.05, we might get a further push up in OSS is another shipper. We had this move up to about $1.80. It's pulled back a little bit here now. We're back down to the 5 EMA. So if shippers want to get going, PXS will be on watch. Reed, a beverage company, was perking up on Friday. Volume a little bit light, 377,000 shares, but I'll keep my eye on it. Reed, not for an intraday. This would be more of maybe a speculative type of swing trade in this name. Intraday doesn't really trade that well, so watching that one for a possible swing trade. RIOT was moving up on Friday. RIOT had a very strong day on Friday, held the gains there. We're below the 200 SMA on RIOT. We did close up at the highs here. We have this kind of pennant formation underneath the 200 SMA. So maybe these cryptocurrencies want to get going, and maybe Bitcoin wants to start moving up. Last time I looked at it, though, Bitcoin was still under 4,000 on the daily chart, but RIOT is perking up, and if RIOT's going to get going, we'll keep an eye also on OSTK. Now, OSTK has earnings this Monday morning before the bell on OSTK. It has this $22 area that's been resistance. So let's see how those earnings are Monday, and then maybe we can add that to our watch list on Overstock. SMSI is another name that was popping up, has this 250 area up ahead. So we'll see on this one some topping wicks here. Not in love with that one. Splunk is one that I'm going to be watching. SPLK. If they can get this one back over 128.50, possible swing trade in this name on SPLK, holding the 50 SMA here. So if they can turn it back up and get us over those numbers, might take a crack at it. TEL is looking better. TEL holding above the fast moving averages here. Some big expanding volume came into this name on Friday. Has that 10-15 area up ahead for TEL. So keep an eye on that one. 10X looks good. Friday, 1.6 million shares. A nice candle here holding up above the 10 and the 5. Has that 250 area up ahead that's been kind of a resistance spot. It's trying to turn the corner on the name on 10X. TLRA, if this thing can get up over $6, 606 was the high on Friday. 3.5 million shares came into this name on Friday. TLRA, a nice strong push up for the whole day. So TLRA will be on watch. TLRA has earnings this coming Monday after the bell, so that might affect the cannabis sector. There's nothing I see in the chart, but I just wanted to let you know earnings are coming out after the bell on Monday. Tesla, I'm looking at this to the short side. If they break this 273.85 area on Tesla, we might get a nice continuation move down here on Tesla. It was soft all week. As you can see, Friday it was moving down. So we'll see on Tesla for the possible short. TTPH, 2 million shares came into this name on Friday. They popped it up. The high on the name on Friday was $1.43. So we'll see if this one has any life left in it, trying to trend reverse here, getting up over the 50 SMA, trying to turn back up on that one. And then VYGR will be on watch, has that $20 area up ahead, 1.8 million shares on VYGR. Looks interesting if it can get a continuation move through that 20 bucks. We've been as high as 24, and most recently we've been as high as $22 on VYGR. All right, folks, this is Mike from Zozo StockWatch. If you're interested in my service, if you'd like to try my service for your first month, you could try us for $30 for 30 days. Come and check out the Omnovia room, our screen sharing, see how we trade. If you're not a day trader and you're just a swing trader, you could try out the service for $20 for your first month using coupon code 9OFFSWING, or you could join us for 6 months for $99. And this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Have a good day trading tomorrow, and we'll be back at it with another video tomorrow night, Monday for Tuesday.